Hello outlaws and hello campers, it's Jack. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Outlaw Camp. I gotta tell you, I've been feeling a little bit under the weather for the past couple days, probably about a week or so. So, you know, my plans of staying out here the other night, as seen in my last video, yeah, that didn't work out. But I'm feeling a little bit better now. I'm pretty sure that it's allergies mostly. This is the time of the year when they really hit me. But I'm going to make a concentrated effort to do some camping, to do some outlaw camping. So again, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, glad to have you aboard. It's a beautiful day. I mean, it may not look like it from where I'm sitting right now. Early fall, very early fall day. It is 60 degrees, so it's very comfortable. The bugs are gone for the most part. Some bees buzzing around here. I have no idea why, but we're going to ignore all of them. And speaking of attempting to ignore things, they're mowing the hell out of the golf course for some reason today. There's two dudes across the street mowing their lawns. I don't know. I should be mowing my lawn, but you know what? I'm not. I'm camping. So, once again, thanks for joining me, and less talking, more camping. Now, as it is, most of my subscribers, longtime viewers, dedicated fans will know that I am in the bowels of the suburbs of central New York, hence all of the suburban noises and the joys of living right on the golf course. Pretty much, if you guys don't know, Outlaw Camp is all about suspending your belief in reality. We're going to pretend that we're out in the wilderness, or at least in a semi-wooded, semi-secluded place in someone's backyard. I've done some work since the last time I was out here. Hopefully things look a little bit better. I'm going to give you just a really quick tour here, show you what I got going on. Before I get into this, I'll go through all the stuff in more detail later. But I'll show you what I got set up, and then we got to get a fire going, because as I've learned, and you guys all know, I learned this the hard way, fire, #1 priority. Of course, the fire pit is back here, pretty much about where it was the last time. Moved it around a little bit, just for convenience and stuff. Adjusted it, got it pretty much leveled out. As you can see, I've already got a setup for a fire, which I'm going to get lit. I got some firewood down here. It's been processed. Some over here, more wood over here. I got my firewood processing station set up. A tiki torch I hope to get going later if I can find some fuel. That sign fell down and broke apart. I got to redo that. For whatever reason, I have over here the yes, it actually is the Cabela's Camp Kitchen. Who in their right mind would actually buy a Cabela's Camp Kitchen? If you're asking that question about me, this is obviously your first time here at Outlaw Camp, because I've never done anything in my right mind. But we'll go through this later and we'll get it all set up. The gold armor tarp is still here where it was before. I've got my hammock all set up here already. Good to go. Of course, the fridge, yep. I got some beers in there. Don't worry about that. And I got the tent set up here too. I'll go through and I'll show you guys that later. I actually set that up yesterday, the tent, and just wanted to make sure it would survive through the night, which it did. I'm pretty happy that it actually fit over here. That's something new. So like I said, I already got this set up. I'm going to try something, you know, this is about as bushcrafty as we're going to get. I got my Moore knife here. And the included ferro rod. I'll show you this later. I'm going to see if what I got in here will take a spark. Just, you know, some twigs, some newspaper, and one of those, you know, old sort of shredded up, you know, fire starting things. We'll show you that. Let's just see if it takes a spark. You can see that my ferro rod skills have not improved since my 10-item challenge. The problem is the lay of the land here. And this stuff, this is Ignite My Fire. I'll show you right now. Well, I guess it's not Ignite My Fire, sorry. It's a Mini Inferno all-weather fire, you know, those discs. You guys have all seen these before. I've got some great ones, yeah, from my friends at Northern Limits Bushcraft and Survival that, you know, they're fairly new. So I want to use up a lot of this old stuff before I get into that stuff. So let's give this another shot here. There we go. Yeah, that's some bushcraft for you. Or, I don't know what you want to call it. Outlaw craft. Oh. Honestly, I thought that was going to be a lot more work. So, luckily for me, it's not. I guess that bodes well for this misadventure. This may seem like a lot for right now, but I want to make sure I got something established for cooking, heat, which I think I'm going to need, and you know, just general ambiance and stuff like that. That don't look too bad, to tell you the truth. Man, what next? Huh. I thought I'd be here for hours, you know, messing around with this. You guys know I would have just gotten a match and done it that way, but I don't have to. So I'm pretty happy with the way that just took off. So I guess a little celebration's in order. Yeah, we're doing bush today. As I will explain and stuff when I go through more of everything that's set up here. I've been feeling nostalgic lately, and I don't think I've featured bush as an outlaw camp here in quite some time. You know, plus it's cheap. I'll tell you what, man, I'm glad that everybody's here with me, and I'm really glad you guys, you know, everyone that suffered through that last video, you know, the premature adjudication, I'm really glad you guys came back to see this, which is going to be an actual real camping trip, as it is, you know, as long as you suspend your belief in reality. But okay, enough talking. Here we go, guys. First of the day. To Chu and Malory. Imperfectly Me. These guys, Malory and Chu, at Imperfectly Me Crafts. You need to check them out. There will be a link down in the description. You guys know that already. Make sure you're reading my descriptions, or you're just going down, or at least scanning through them, pretending you're reading them. Because if you don't, you're going to miss out on a lot of good stuff. Now I know that Imperfectly Me Crafts, that name, does not sound like something I'd be into. It sounds like a craft channel. But if you guys think that, then you're making a big mistake. There are some, you know, crafts on this channel. Not bush crafts, you know, like arts and crafts kind of thing. And that stuff's fun. But, hey, come on, you guys. Look, Sassy, there's nothing going on. I'm trying to make a YouTube video, as usual. This may turn out to be the longest first of the day shout out ever. Okay, back to Imperfectly Me Crafts with Malory and Chu. They are in, I'm guessing probably like the Chicago area, you know, somewhere around there, but they go to a lot of breweries. I mean, at least from what I've seen, drink beers there, rate the beers. Malory does these like 60-second sip, like beer reviews. Then she does crafts. Her and Chu are just like hilarious. And Chu, you know, he seems like a really good guy. He's a big fan of hamburger, which will be, you know, he'll be out here at some point. He's got no choice. But okay, I'm really not doing their YouTube channel justice at all. So, and you know what? I don't need to, because I've got all of you guys, and what you need to do, get down in that description, find that link to Imperfectly Me Crafts, and watch some of their stuff. Make sure you subscribe to them, because you never know where they're going to turn up. I mean, they got so much stuff going on. I mean, it puts me to shame. So, I mean, not that it's not difficult to put me to shame. But anyway, here's to you, Chu and Malory. Now the way my fire's going, I got to keep up on the wood processing. I brought out a knife that I've had for, oh man, 5-6 years at least, maybe even more. I don't know. The reason I don't normally have this, I mean, look at this sheath. Hopefully you can see it. It's coming out. It's beautiful. This leather sheath. The problem is that there's no way of fixing this onto a belt. So that's good and bad, because, you know, there's no way I'd be able to sit comfortably with this thing. You know, maybe I'll figure out some way of doing that in the future. But this is the Condor by Matt, I'm gonna guess Graham? I don't know. Whatever that says. That looks like Matt Graham to me. The Condor, made in El Salvador. I'm gonna actually have to look up some information on this beast, because I don't have any. But I've never had this thing out in, I mean, I've used it a little bit, but I haven't really had it out in a camping type situation. I'm gonna use it to try and process this log down here over here at my processing station and see how that works, because I'm really excited about this knife. And this wood. Yeah. All right. This chunk might just get thrown right in the fire. If this thing holds up to the abuse and misuse that it's going to get here at Outlaw Camp, then that makes it a good knife in my book. Might as well get this out of the way. Don't do anything that I do. Well, I guess that kind of worked. As promised, that chunk's going right in there. You guys already know there's nothing, you know, scientific about anything that I do. I definitely do not do anything the right way. Yeah, it's gonna end up being pretty good fire. So yeah, like I said, it's really nice out here. It's about 10 minutes until 2, and the temperature is actually 62 degrees, so warmed up a little bit. I'll take it. Anyway, I promised you a little bit more of a tour of what I got going on here at Outlaw Camp, so let me get to that. So now, as I said previously, I've been feeling, you know, sort of nostalgic lately. Really got no explanation for that. But the tent that I got out, which I'm really happy, like I said, that fits over here in this area. It's the Wenzel, you know, dome tent. I don't know. I don't even know what it's called. You know, with the insect armor. You guys will remember this tent. This was probably the first tent that I used in any Outlaw Camp video. You know, going back almost a year now. But this was the tent I used. And I know I explained it before. I really hope you guys do go back, if you haven't watched that, all the way to the beginning of Outlaw Camper. You know, the catalog. Scroll all the way down and find those first couple videos, and you'll see this tent. But this tent was this is a tent that my girlfriend got. I think she spent some Kohl's cash on it. The thing is held up amazingly. 5-6 years, more than that now. Man, I'm getting old, I'll tell you. This thing's got to be, now that I think about it, 7 or 8 years old. But yeah, I'm using it again because I like it out here. Guatemalan blanket, got the Oxus sleeping bag, you know, twin sleeping bag system set up. I keep kicking that. Man, I'm trying to get better, but you know, I'm not. Wool blanket over the top of this air mattress. And this used to be my dad's. I always want to say it's a Coleman, but I really don't think it is. You know what? I'm gonna find out. Believe it or not, it's Intex. This air mattress is actually made by the same people that make my my boat, which you guys all saw in, you know, Autumn Lake Exploration and the Nautical Misadventure or whatever. But I blew this thing up yesterday and put it out here, left it out here all night, and it's still got some air in it. Just covering it up with the old wool blanket, you know, to protect it, and the Oxus sleeping bags. And, you know, yeah, of course, Sassy, she loves it. I'll tell you guys, man, I had some of the best times I've ever had in this tent. You know, I've never really gotten into the whole outlaw camp thing, what it is, what it's supposed to be. I've never explained it. I'm gonna threaten you guys with an explanation that you're probably never gonna get. But the second outlaw camp, because this back here, this is outlaw camp 3, but outlaw camp 2 on the banks of the West Canada Creek in Poland, New York. My girlfriend and I spent some time in this tent. I know her dad's used it. And, you know, I haven't said hi to Bob and Nancy in a long time, so hey guys, I'm still doing this stuff. I know you're watching. I'm glad you guys are watching. I appreciate it. Tell your friends, tell your enemies. But yeah, so it's back here, it's set up. I got the rain fly on. If it was warmer out here like it was yesterday, I'd have the rain fly off just to get airflow and stuff going on. There's really no point now. I got the back window open and stuff. I'll have to get some pillows. You know, who knows if the girlfriend's gonna be spending the night out here with me or not tonight. I'm not really sure because I don't know what she's got going on tomorrow. So, you know, as usual, see what happens. Just watching the sky over here on the golf course. I don't know if this will come out. You know, nothing like watching somebody work when you're having fun. But they've been messing with this green for a long time. Someday I'll figure out how to zoom with this camera, but probably not. You know, you guys know, man, Outlaw Camp is a constant work in progress. The gold armor tarp is still up. I actually was checking out my other gold armor tarp that I got, and this thing being out here for as long as it has been is kind of sun faded, but you know what, it still holds up. And I mean, I can't remember what I paid for those 2 tarps, but this thing really holds up. Just, you know, the abuse and the neglect that I put this through, it's amazing. First off, this thing, you guys know, man, I'm an old white dude. I love Harbor Freight. You know, I'm a little disappointed. I'm always sad that I don't get Harbor Freight ads in the mail. I don't get them online. You know, I'm like, I gotta sign up, but you gotta get the Harbor Freight ads. I don't need them, because then I'll be like my dad, you know, like, oh shit, free batteries, we gotta go to Harbor Freight and buy shit we don't need, so we can get some free batteries. But this thing here, this is a light that I got for probably like $6 at Harbor Freight, and I don't know if this will come out in the daytime, but you can see, you know, 3 levels of light. Ignore my dogs. And hopefully that blue light's coming out. It's also a bug zapper. I'll try and get in there. Let's see. But yeah, there's some dead bugs in there. So it's just a, you know, it's one of those ridiculous things you see and you're like, should I get this? But it's pretty cool. So yeah, I got that hanging up here. But anyway, back to the hammock. Yes, the koala tree hammock, which I still have not re-sewn this pouch back on. I just, I've been dropping the ball on sewing. But if I'm going to be out here for a while, I'll probably get to that. I've got the Adventure Ridge. Misadventure Alley. Yeah, this is a sleeping bag I bought back when I started this channel. From Aldi's for like 12 bucks, and it's held up pretty good. So I've just got that inside the in the hammock, and yeah, I know, but I've got my climate insulated static V sleeping pad in there. Do I need a sleeping pad in a hammock? No, and we all know climate, you know, as far as like their R values and stuff, they're just, man, they lie more than I do. So, you know, I use my climate stuff for comfort, not for its insulating properties. Plus, I spent money on them like an idiot, and I'm stuck with it, so I'm going to use it. But I took a tip from Steve Wallace, something I learned. I don't know who he learned it from. Putting the sleeping pad inside the sleeping bag, and you know, we'll see how that turns out. I can't guarantee that I'm going to be sleeping in this tonight, especially with the dogs. I mean, ideally what could happen is the dogs would just sleep in the tent and I could sleep in this. I don't know if that's going to happen. But yeah, behind me, the Cabela's camp kitchen, which I'll get to a little bit later, because I really just want to get this the rest of this beer in me. I'm getting a little bit hungry, to tell you the truth, and like I said, the girlfriend should be coming home from work soon, so I want to go up and check on her and sort of get this whole thing set up a little bit better than I have it before I give you guys the Outlaw kitchen tour. Yeah, still really nice out here. Not supposed to be any rain. Temperature is still 62 degrees. Fire still going. Gonna get that banked. Is that what you call it? Banked? I don't know. You guys know I don't know. Jesus. Thought I had a beer. Oh yeah, I do. Well, I'll tell you guys, my girlfriend, you know, there definitely was a pause in the filming there for a while. What's been going on down here at Outlaw Camp. My girlfriend brought me some chicken tenders from Rick's Famous. If you guys can see this. Obviously, no one who's watching this is ever going to be anywhere around this area. You know, central New York. At least I hope no one ever has to be around this area. But if you ever are, man, check out Rick's Famous. I can't vouch for their burgers because I've never had one. But their chicken tenders are amazing. And she brought me these, which was really nice of her. And I'll tell you, man, I housed it. I am gonna, there's some crumbs in here though. Yeah, that's good. And this box here, this is gonna work really well for getting my next fire going. Because I don't know if you could tell or not, but my fire's pretty much out. But yeah, pretty much, you guys have gotten the tour of Outlaw Camp. You've gotten the lay of the land for what's going to be the duration. In the interest of being able to keep my videos that I do shorter, because you know, not everybody has got an hour and a half of their lives to devote to watching my stuff. Obviously, I'm leaving a lot out in this one. You know, I haven't done anything really with the camp kitchen, but that's going to be coming up in the next episode of whatever this camping trip turns out to be. You know, I was planning on cooking something, but like I said, man, my girlfriend brought me food, so I don't need to cook anything right now, but that'll be coming up too. So I think what I'm going to do is just sort of wrap up this episode. I know I'm probably leaving a lot of people hanging. They're like, here we go again. You know, next time we see him, he's going to be, you know, at Walmart or, you know, at some bar someplace. Or, you know, on the shores of some tropical island. I assure you that's not going to happen this time. I'm going to end this episode right here, and as I finish up this beer and this cigarette, and then just make sure to stay tuned, because I'm just going to pick up, the next episode is just going to pick up right where I'm leaving off now. So I want to thank everybody who sat through this sort of intro to a new Outlaw Camp misadventure, and everyone is going to stay tuned for the next episode, which will just be a continuation of this misadventure. I probably said that a million times, but you guys all know me. I can't stop running my mouth. So if you are a subscriber, thank you very much. Make sure you're still subscribed, because YouTube likes to do that thing where they're like, yeah, this isn't a real person, and they just, you know, unsubscribe you from stuff. So make sure you're still subscribed if you are a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber and you kind of like this thing and you want to know where it's going to go from here, subscribe. Hit that like button. Leave me some comments. I try and get back to everybody. And pretty much, you know, that being said, I want to get back to camping. So I got a little bit of stuff to clean up here, got some more prep to do, and once I get that done, I'm probably just going to start the next episode. So thank you everybody for joining me. Outlaw Camp, expatriates welcome, cold beer, no extradition. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, and I will see you in the next Outlaw Camp misadventure. Thank you again. Yeah, I got a lot of work to do.